Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I blogged on Jamar Bispham before, and this is a follow-up. Now, initially, I thought I was going to do a flip side video, but then I realized that the information I was getting from Anonymous in my WhatsApp chat could only have been from Jamar Bispham, okay? He is trying to make me think that he is someone's friend, and they're giving information to support him, what a good guy he is. And I've already told you that being in the system is something that is rare. You can commit all sorts of crimes in Barbados and never ever show up on a search on Google or any kind of search for anything that is criminally linked. That person's name will not show up in a search. Okay, so he's been very fortunate. Jamar Bispham has been very fortunate that his name is not showing up in searches on Google. But here he is in his ex's house. I think he's on his knees, like trying to implore her to take him back. And then you can see when a no is not understood as a no, what can happen. And you see that you have your chief of police in the news saying that crime is down in Barbados, but DV, and you should all know what DV means. DV is up, and it's up significantly. And your gatekeeper, she got up in the news and said it's not that it's up. It's not up. It's always been. And I even said, when I saw that article, I said, nah, it's not up. It's just in the news, and people, they have surveillance cameras outside, inside their homes, in their vehicles. They have surveillance cameras all over the place. So it's being publicized, and there's something called social media. Okay? So it's being seen on social media, and it's being recorded by the people who lend Barbados money and the people who want to do business with Barbados. It's being seen, and it's being brought up. So when Richard Boyce is his name, when he said that DV is up, that was nothing that was novel. That was nothing that had to be said. It is known. It is open, and it is obvious. It is known, okay? So when Jamar came into my chat on WhatsApp trying to make himself seem like a twin, he said that there's a twin, trying to throw it off like it could be someone that looks like him. There's no twin. From what I'm hearing, he doesn't have a twin, okay? And when he told me that the white car that was featured in my first video didn't belong to his ex, her car is red, and it seems as though when he damaged this car, this vehicle here, when he did that and she went to complain, soon after, someone in a white car came in to complain about something that had happened to them that was similar to what happened to his ex. And they realized that right there in the police station, they realized that he was trying to throw them off his scent. He was trying to throw them off, saying, oh, it's someone that's just doing vandalism. It's just someone, but it was him trying to think. But people knew, they knew the MO is the same MO, okay? So here he is at her property. Here he is at her property. Here he is at her property, leaning into her car. You can see her feet there. So he's talking to her, you know, asking her, are you going to take me back? This is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. And I also know for sure that there is paperwork out there. All these things here that I'm showing you is easily accessible on social media, but I had to pull it together. I did have to pull it together, but it's on social media. Okay, so I was about to say, yeah, that there is a restraining order, and I know that it exists. I know it exists. I'm not going to put it up, but I know it's something that is out there. And what I was hearing in my chat from someone pretending to be his friend, Bishop's friend, is him. It's him. I've been doing this now for over a decade. I've been blogging now for over a decade, and hardly, in fact, 0 times a friend comes out on behalf of anyone. Hardly. They don't come up for no one. They don't speak up for no one. Okay. So I know that he was doing it for just to make himself look good, when we know what it's all about. We know what time of day it is. Okay. We do know what time of day it is. So this is some, some stuff that he did, just throw her stuff out and pour her stuff out. Passports are missing, and he spent Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. He spent 4 days in lockup at the station, and then he was charged with criminal destruction. Because the car, and he has to pay $1,500 for her to fix her car because he threw a rock and damaged the windshield. So $1,500, and if he doesn't pay that, I think he has a couple months to pay or spend some time at your hotel in St. Philip. All of this is happening, but it doesn't show up in your paper. It doesn't show up in your paper. So when he goes to chat up another tussle, and let's say someone is trying to do their due diligence and do their background check, nothing will come up. Nothing is going to come up. Okay, so that's where naked departure is so important. That's why this blog is so important, because nothing is coming up on people who have many charges. They have a criminal history. They have a criminal history, and I'm hearing that also there is an ex-girlfriend, another one, who has now like permanently. She has injuries to her face, okay, and she has memories, because you cannot fix a memory. So she has memories of what happened to her after she said it's over. They don't understand what a no is. They're trying to turn a no into a yes. Okay, they're trying to turn no's into yeses. But maybe if you're lucky, a court reporter from The Nation or from Barbados Today will put something up on him when they sit in on a case or a matter concerning Jamar Bispham. But he thinks he's very smart. He thinks he can outwit you. He thinks that, he can do anything and he's going to get off. It doesn't go anywhere. But every dog has a day. Every dog has a day. Okay, so I'm not wishing anything bad for anyone. I just want the truth to be known, so that when women who feel as though they need a man, women who feel as though they need a man, when they're looking around, maybe when they do their searches, they can find out something about this guy that is coming and all smiles and all trying to be all gentlemanly. They can find out something and they can be on their P's and Q's. Okay, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. Like I said, this is a snapshot here, and it is alleged that he was begging to be taken back. That's what I'm hearing. These things are out floating around. It came to me. It's floating around social media. Okay. Yeah. So it's the court matter that is still pending. Well, the one with her vehicle, this $1,500. That's $1,500 he has to pay, and there's still a matter outstanding with regards to passports and other items that were taken from her home. So it's still ongoing. So I'll let you know when I see anything, and when people send me things, I will update this and let you know what's going on. But this is not a flip side. Okay, this is still on her side. Okay, because anyone who is saying that it's not this and it's not that, it's usually him with a new profile speaking about himself, because he's speaking about himself. There's no because. He's speaking about himself. He's defending himself. We all know that Bajans don't come to the aid of anyone. It's every dog for himself. Every dog for himself there. Okay. This is Sherry Veronica.